The conference was really an introduction to community development in general, just kind of a broader picture of learning about what community development is, which is something I really appreciate that Covenant College has.
I think when you study community development here at Covenant, it's hard to find an audience with those who are in the development field, so it's encouraging to go and be around people who are ahead of us in that respect.
Being in that environment up at Calvin with a whole bunch of other people who had similar interests was just really good to be up there and feed off of those people.
It was just so much information. I felt overloaded with good things.
It confirmed a lot of the things that I've learned in the classroom. I'm taking ComDev 210 this semester, and we've just been talking a lot about basic principles that you need to have a handle on in order to reach the poor.
I think it's very important to have a conception of what's going on with the poor and how Christians can help do that in practical ways.
And to see some more specifics of what that looks like practically in ministry.
Too often I just get caught up in my classes and what I'm learning in the classroom, but it's great to go up there and see men and women who are out there in the field doing the work.
And that was really cool just to hear from their experience and then hear their stories.
The experts in the field, I mean, you have men up there from huge organizations like World Vision, Bread for the World, Food for the Hungry, who are there to teach you and to answer your questions.
To me, the community development program at Covenant is unique in that it addresses the challenges of ministering to the poor from the perspective of someone who is wealthy.
I had some trouble distinguishing between community development and mission work. Community development, something that they repeated over and over again, is about sustainability.
Designing your development interventions in such a way that there's lasting impact.
It's about being with the people and helping them learn how they can help themselves.
Sustainability matters because development is a long-term thing.
It's not about going and ministering and leaving.
We should think about development like a child's development. It's not like a business where there's a problem and you walk in and assess it and change it. You're dealing with people whose pain and whose hurt and his disempowerment is generations deep. So it's a long-term thing. It doesn't happen overnight, and it takes commitment.
You learn how the people can use their assets and what they already have to build up their community.
And so it helps us to understand where the poor are coming from, emotionally, physically, even culturally, just dynamics that are at work that I don't think I would have been aware of otherwise.
Even if you don't pursue it as a career, a mind towards what development work is doing I think is vital.
I think the best thing about being up there at the conference was seeing that there is actually life outside the classroom for a developer. I mean, here you have men and women who are out there in the field doing the work, finding out what methods work best, finding out what needs to be done, what needs are immediate, how we can meet those needs as Christians in the world today.
And I really feel like pursuing these avenues is pursuing what Jesus wants to be pursuing, and it's a part of the Christian life that I think we're supposed to take seriously. Just feeling charitable really isn't enough.